be seeing Alexis
She'll
on
be,
somebody's
yeah,
stage.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say next thing you know, she'll be in New York City, California.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, what is
Yes.
going on?
hmm
Like,
And
I
then we have
made it.
some other numbers that are really fun. Like our Easy Street number is really
Okay.
fun. I love the choreography for that. Yeah, we just our
Awesome.
Hard Knock Life. I love the choreography for
Yes,
that.
always
Yeah.
hard knock light.
Ready for today's shoot?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, perfect.
So, is that the lens you're going to use?
Yeah.
Heard you had a pretty lens.
A pretty lens?
Yeah. Yeah, make it fun up.
Make it pretty?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty lens.
A pretty lens.
Yeah, I was looking for a lens that's like pretty. You know, like,
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
oh.
Will that work?
Yeah, that's perfect.
What up, my beautiful people? This is your host, Miss Kimora, and welcome to Heels and Reels. Well, fashion, beauty, and art exist. Today, my special guest is Miss Barbara Jones. How are
Hey,
you?
I'm good, Kimora. I hope you are.
Yes, in this cold,
It
child.
is cold.
I
Yes,
don't.
ma'am.
Yeah, I just can't.
And
So
I
tell us a
just
little bit
don't.
about yourself.
So I am the executive director for a program called ArtXecute. Arts is an arts education initiative here in Wayne County, North Carolina, in Goldsboro, that gives students who typically don't get an opportunity to participate in the arts an opportunity to participate in quality arts education.
Oh, awesome!
Yes.
That is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you located at?
We are
Where-
in Wayne County in Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Okay, Wayne
Mm-hmm.
County. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, that's awesome. And I heard that you were in the Air Force, the U.S. Air
Yes,
Force.
ma'am. I was right after graduating from high school. I went to
Mhm.
the United States Air Force.
Oh,
And so I'm a proud veteran. I've been
thank you for
stationed
your
in,
service.
thank you, been
Yes,
stationed
ma'am.
some are everywhere. So yeah,
Yeah, that had to be an interesting lifestyle.
it was quite, I'm originally from Detroit, so it's quite
Oh
different
wow.
from what I grew up with. Yeah, and
Oh
it
yeah.
was a really good experience for me.
Oh wow. Yeah, you
hmm
were ripping and rumming. I was just thinking, like, family, like, how do you juggle all of that?
Oh gosh, I think it just has become my norm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where we have so many balls in the air that it just becomes our norm. We just have balls in the air. And when we
Right.
don't
You
have balls in the air, we're like, okay, what's going on? I'm
right. You
not
push
doing
through.
enough,
Yeah,
right?
you push through. Yeah, that's how my mom is. I'm like, straight to just, oh, you gotta push through. You gotta do it. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like 8
Yes,
degrees
ma'am.
outside in New York
Yeah.
City. You want me to go here to
I
this
have
casting
lived
call?
I have lived where it's warm so long though that I just cannot get down with the cold anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, I left Detroit when I was 18. I lived before coming to North Carolina. We were in Okinawa,
Oh wow.
Japan for 4 years, so a subtropic island where we didn't even
Hmm.
have coats when we came to North Carolina.
Oh
And
wow.
before Japan, I was in Virginia, which is the weather is completely different from
Yeah.
Detroit. So my body doesn't even know how to do cold anymore.
Oh my gosh. Goodness. And how did you get into the arts?
That is a good question. I hear people, you hear people like, you've heard people like Aretha Franklin say they started in the church. I literally started
Yes.
in the church.
Oh
When we were
wow.
stationed in Virginia, the
Mhm.
church that we attended had a drama ministry, and I've
Mm.
always liked the arts. I remember just growing up in Detroit, and we would take field trips to hear the Detroit Symphony Orchestra and to go to plays. And I remember, and this is the absolute truth, I remember reading
Mhm.
my first play probably when I was in about the second grade.
Oh
And,
wow.
and absolutely was mesmerized. I'd never heard of a play, and I read a play in school, and
Hmm.
and it was like I was hooked, and I just believe that was my purpose meeting
Yes.
that opportunity, and it stirred something up in me, and I have loved the arts ever since. And so
Oh.
when we went to this church in Virginia, it gave me an opportunity to hone that talent. They actually paid for my undergrad and my grad degree and
Oh
put me,
wow.
yes,
That is
they
amazing.
invest.
Because that
It
doesn't
is.
happen.
That does, I know.
I'm
I've
telling
never
you.
heard
You
anybody
gotta
else
invest in
say it.
yourself.
Yes, so the
Yeah.
church that I attended paid for my undergraduate degree in
Wow.
English with a concentrating in writing, and then they paid for my master's degree in script and screenwriting, and so
Yes.
that's how I got started.
Yes. I can't believe you have a master's degree. I'm like, wait a minute, communication script. Hold on.
Yes.
Where is this at? That means you are, yes, you are it,
Yeah.
honey. That's what I'm like, hold on. What is, I
And
don't, yeah. My
and if
gosh.
and if that wasn't enough, then I went to law school.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're attorney too. Yeah, attorney slash.
Yeah,
It's a lot of slashes
yeah,
with that. Yeah. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
are, yes, Miss Career
yeah.
Woman. I'm like, hold on, that's a lot to juggle there. Like,
It
okay,
is. It is.
like I need a lawyer. Hold on, let me see if I
Right.
can call Miss Barbara. So
Right.
tell us a little about the screenplay. It's called Annie.
Well, it's actually a stage play. So we're
Okay,
actually
stage
doing,
play. Okay.
yes, ma'am. We're doing a stage play of Annie. We have a cast of about 40. We have 40 cast members.
Hmm.
Probably, I would say about 30, about 33 of the 40 are young people, are youth in our from our community.
Oh,
And
that's
ArtXecute was,
awesome.
just like I said, it was started as an opportunity to help youth build community, and that's just what we do. Whereas the typical stage play,
Hmm.
the cast, the director, production team may take anywhere to 6 to 8 weeks to prepare. But because
Okay.
we have a different function, and our function is to help youth build community,
Right.
we took 6 months to prepare this play.
Oh
So,
wow.
and because it wasn't just about doing the play, it's not about the play. It's one of the things
Mhm.
that we say is the stage is not just a place to perform; it's a place to prepare. And
Exactly.
so,
Absolutely.
yeah, so we're helping our young people that participate to build resilience, character, positive community. And so our
Yes.
performance is coming up February
Yes.
6th, 7th, and 8th at the
Oh.
Paramount Theater here in Goldsboro.
Oh wow. So you
Hmm.
guys expect a big turnout. Come on,
We are
folks.
expecting a big turnout, and we
My
hope that we
gosh.
have people who are willing to make that drive, to come to
Yes.
Goldsboro to see our young people, to perform, to support them. That's what we're asking them to
Yes.
do, not just to see a play, but to come out and support our youth, to
That goes
tell
a
them
long
that
way.
it
Hmm.
does, it does
Yes.
for them to see people out in in the community supporting them. It does make a difference, absolutely.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
does.
Hmm.
Perseverance is key. Always, tell folks, got to push through.
Yes,
Telling you.
ma'am. And that's what
Goodness
they have learned
gracious.
to do.
Yeah. So, what is
Hmm.
your driving force on a daily basis? What is your driving force in this, you know, screenwriting and everything? How, I mean, what gets you through?
I see it as I see it as ministry. And I
Hmm.
this is what I always say. I don't believe that God wastes anything in our lives. A lot of times when
Yes,
people
ma'am.
have what they perceive as tragedies in their life, once we get past the grieving stage, the
Hmm.
mourning stage, we have to ask ourselves, okay, if this came into my life, why? What am I supposed to do with it? Right.
Right.
And so
Hmm.
when I was 20 years old, my 14-year-old sister was murdered in Detroit.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so I always,
Sorry.
I once, I got some age on me, and I began to ask myself, okay, what am I supposed to do with this pain? What am I
Right.
supposed to do with this experience? And one of the
Hmm.
things that I know is that had my mother's life been different, it would have made our lives different.
Right.
And so
Hmm.
I'm like, okay, so Lord, knowing that, how do I pour into other, because we don't just in RCQ, it's not just about us ministering to the youth who participate in our program. We also build relationships with their
Hmm.
parents as well,
Oh,
because we
that's
know
awesome.
that if we can make a difference in the
Hmm.
parents' lives, and if we can make a difference in the children's lives that come into our program, then we can help course correct their destinies you know
Absolutely.
and so that
Absolutely.
so fewer people have my testimony about my sister,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
that which my mother's, having to bury one of her children at such a young age. And so for
Right.
us, for and for the my production team, for our staff as well, it is definitely not just about us just us just doing a play. It's about us changing lives.
Awesome. Yeah. And what about, do you have a youth program? I heard, or
ArtXecute is our youth program. That is
okay.
that is the program that we have. Yes,
And is
ma'am.
there age range or
We
okay.
say 6 to 18.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
We have two little girls that are in our production now that are a little bit younger than 6. They
Oh,
first were in our Lion King production. We did Lion King Junior
oh wow.
earlier about a year ago, and
Uh-huh.
so 6 to 18 is not set in stone. And then, like I said, we have adults who participate, and they really serve as mentors for our children.
Right. I was going to say
Hmm.
as examples because it has to start from
Hmm.
somewhere, whether it be
Exactly.
family, friends, or it has to start from somewhere. The
Yes, ma'am.
community itself. And that's what folks
Hmm.
don't realize, in order to get
Hmm.
these, children, young youth, to a positive level, let's get them out of the streets, get them out of the,
Hmm.
the rut.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't have, if I didn't have parents that supported me, I mean, my goodness,
Hmm.
it's just like, my
Absolutely.
gosh, yeah, like this world is insane. So it's
Hmm.
either you channel something and you focus. It's what you do with your life.
Yeah.
And this is awesome what you're doing, Miss Barbara. I really this
Thank
is
you. Yes,
uh,
ma'am.
amazing. It's gonna be an amazing production. I see
Yes.
some with some clothes back there.
Yes. Like
Yeah,
I
show.
said.
Let's see some pieces because I'm curious if you
Okay.
can.
Let me see.
I was
Let
like,
me
hold
pull
on.
something. I will show
Yeah.
you. This is one of the coats that we're going to be using in our NYC numbers.
Uh
Most
huh.
of our orphan costumes are already. We've already sent them off to our costumers who are
Okay.
putting patches and steaming and ironing. They're doing,
Oh my
and so
god.
I'm just doing the last little bit, like for our Hooverville scene and things like
Yeah.
that.
Oh
Um,
my gosh. That's
yeah, it
awesome.
is a lot costuming
Goodness.
40 people.
Yes, I was gonna say we're not talking about
Okay.
5 or 10 now.
No, ma'am.
My
Yeah.
gosh.
So
Goodness
we have
gracious.
a lot of costumes, and it's been a whole lot of work, but it's been worth it. When you see a kid put on a costume, and
Yes.
they just get so excited, man. And
Yes.
I love singing that in them. So yes, this is just a few costumes. We have a
Yes.
whole lot more.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. My goodness. And what is
Mhm.
and what is your favorite scene out of Annie, would you
Let
say?
me see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have so much a favorite. I have some favorite moments. Like
Okay.
our Annie is a 10-year-old. Her name is Alexis Thomas. Hearing
Oh.
her sing Tomorrow, man,
Oh
I'm
my
telling you,
gosh.
yes, ma'am. That
Woo, at
brings
10
you.
years old.
Yes, and she is a little bitty 10-year-old, and you should hear her
What?
belt the end of that song, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
I can't
we
wait. I seriously.
Yeah, we just performed at a Martin Luther King event at the Paramount. The was it? I think it was last weekend or weekend before last. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
And she got a standing ovation because it is hard to believe that a voice that big
Mhm.
can come out of such a little bitty body. We
Oh
will
yeah.
be seeing
She'll
Alexis on
be
somebody's
yeah,
stage.
I was going to say
Yeah.
she'll next thing you know she'll be in New York City, California.
Yes, ma'am.
Like what is
Yes.
going on?
Hmm.
Like
And
I
then we have
made it.
some other numbers that are really fun. Like our Easy Street number is really
Okay.
fun. I love the choreography for that. Yeah, we just our
Awesome.
Hard Knock Life. I love the choreography for
Yes,
that.
always
Yeah.
Hard Knock Life. Yeah, that's like my
Yes.
my fave. Yeah. And how many songs would you say is in the it's
Oh
in the
gosh. There
totality?
are. I don't know if I've counted them all. I want to say at least 13. That there are at least 13 songs that the
Oh,
cast sing. Hmm.
jeez, my
Yeah.
gosh.
And we've had our awesome music director. He is awesome, if I may say so myself, my son.
Uh oh. Shout
Yes.
out.
Uh-huh. And
Oh my
he has
god.
just done a brilliant job at preparing the cast for their performances.
Yes. And let me
Mhm.
ask you something, Miss Barbara. Does everybody sing or do you not you don't really have to sing to be a part? Yeah.
Everybody sings. The level of singing varies because
Right.
we don't want it where people who can't sing can't participate. So for instance,
Right.
the actor who plays Drake, he's not a
Mhm.
singer. So on the parts that
Okay.
he has to sing, my son has made it where he can just say it and we
Oh,
still.
oh, wait a minute. Hold
Yes.
on.
And
What?
it comes off wonderfully. Yes. Yeah. So
That is amazing. Wow.
mhm. So
Oh,
we found
wow.
a way to incorporate, no matter how strong your voice may be, or
Right.
maybe singing is not exactly your thing. We found a
Right.
way to incorporate everyone into the music.
That is awesome.
Yes,
Yeah, because
ma'am.
some productions, they, it's like, oh, you gotta sing and dance. Hold on,
Hmm.
I can do one of the two. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm, I'm gonna tell y'all now, and they could be amazing, actors, but you just
Yes.
don't know the level they're in.
And
You know,
again, for us though, the reason we try to do that is because it's not just about the play; it's about building community. And so
exactly.
we
Mhm.
find a place for you if you're willing to be faithful. We are willing to
Yes,
find a way to
that
help
is
you
amazing.
participate. Hmm.
Yeah, not too many productions do that. I tell you that right
Yeah.
now. They
Yes,
ready to
ma'am.
cut you dry. Like, oh, you can't do that. Okay, good night. Can't see
Hmm.
you. It's like,
No,
what
that's
is
not
going
us.
on? My
Hmm.
gosh. Now, the designer layout, the clothing layout, I should say, is this what years is based out of?
Annie is
19.
set in New York City,
Mhm.
1933.
Oh my
So we
gosh.
have a lot of
Ooh.
period pieces. Yeah.
Yes.
Set for
That
that.
that
Hmm.
that is so amazing.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
so intricate. It takes me, I wasn't born back then, obviously, you and I,
Hmm.
but it just takes you back, like
Hmm.
how fashion has grown,
Yes. How it's
from one
changed.
thing, yeah, to another. My
Hmm.
gosh, Miss
I
Barbara, you
think
do a
our
lot of
orphan
things.
costumes have been the funnest, just going thrifting,
Yeah.
which is just thrifting and finding things that suit for our orphans. And our orphans, they're loving their costumes.
Oh my gosh. It doesn't it work well when everyone works well together and
Yes.
it's like, oh, I don't like this. Like, okay, hold on.
And we
Hold
always
on.
say the first step in doing the production is to build a family. So we say step
Yes.
one, build a family. You ask my kids, what's the first step in doing the production? They'll say step one, build a family. Why? Because
Yes.
family comes together and they're supportive. It's not that cattiness, the jealousy. I'm
Right.
upset because you got this part and I didn't get this part. We don't do it like that.
Yes. Has to be
Again, this
camaraderie.
it
Yeah.
is absolutely a camaraderie. And
Yeah.
so we don't have all of that. We don't have all of that. They all support each other, love each other in their costumes, outside of their costumes.
Oh, it's a foundation. There you go. Gotta
Yes,
have
ma'am.
foundation. My
Yes, ma'am.
goodness.
Yes, ma'am.
Goodness. So what's next on the horizon? What you got? What you got going on?
Yeah. And you know what? I
After
tell people I liken that to you just had a baby and then somebody asks you when you're gonna have another one. You're like, let me get
yes.
past this.
Right. They so eager, like, okay, what's going on? What's
Yeah.
going on?
And so we are playing with some different titles. I know our girls are
Uh-huh.
asking about Matilda. They want to do Matilda.
Okay.
And so,
Wow,
but
that's
we have,
awesome. I love Matilda. I was just talking about that with my mom. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yes.
we haven't etched it in stone yet. So we're trying to get past Andy first.
Okay. And as far as theater, you have any background or anything in theater?
Mhm. Yes, I have been
Okay.
doing plays. I have been writing and directing plays for well over 30 years now.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, ma'am. Again, I started
Wow.
in the church. I started writing and
Yes.
directing plays in the church. Hmm.
I'm surprised you ain't been in New York City, Radio City.
And you
That's
know
coming.
what?
That's coming. I'm telling you.
But that's not what I'm looking for. I don't think that I know a lot of
Okay.
people, they think when they have a gift, they have a talent, that the aim
Mm-hmm.
is fame. That's
Right.
not the aim for me. My aim
Okay.
is to give back. I want to see the people that God puts in my circle of influence.
Mm-hmm.
I want to use the gifts and the talents that God has given me to pour into other people. I
That's
could
a
do
beautiful
without the
gift.
fame. Yeah.
Yes. I don't blame you. Yeah. Because once you get it, it's like, hold on. Where do you go from here? You either can
Yeah.
self-destruct or, go,
Mm,
yeah. Some
yeah.
folks, it's like, let me stay in my quiet circle. And that's the
Mhm.
kind of like I am. I don't want to be, oh, let me famous. No, no, no. You have no idea what that comes with. No
Yeah.
idea what that comes,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Yeah.
So
All
right now
right.
I'm very content. However God orders my steps,
Yes.
that's fine. But right now I'm
Yes,
content
ma'am.
doing what I'm doing because, and I think I'm content because I know I'm doing exactly what God would have me to be doing at this time.
Yes. All right, Miss Barbara. Is anything else you want to talk about before we end this lovely session?
I just want to again give the dates for Annie. They're February 6th, 7th, and
Hmm.
8th at the Paramount Theater in Goldsboro. And you
Okay.
can go to, your listeners can go to, or your viewers can go to
Hmm.
GoldsboroParamount.com to purchase tickets.
Okay. Y'all heard it first now. From
Mhm.
Miss Barbara
And
Jones.
tickets are just $20 for adults, $10 for children 12 and under.
Oh wow, that's awesome, and it's
Hmm.
affordable. Yeah, we're not
Yes,
talking about
ma'am.
$300 tickets. So yes,
No,
no
ma'am,
excuses,
not at
y'all.
all. And they for more information about ArtXecute or to donate to ArtXecute, to support ArtXecute, they can go to artxecute.org, and that's ART, the letter X, ECUTE.org, artxecute.org.
All right, awesome. Well, it was a pleasure, Miss Barbara Jones.
Thank you,
It was a
Ms.
pleasure speaking
Kamora.
with you. I love you
enjoyed
and
it.
appreciate you, and thank you for being on my forum, on my platform
Yes,
here.
ma'am. Thank
Heels
you
and
so
Reels.
much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is Miss Kamora signing off from Heels and Reels. You can catch me on Facebook, Kamora Ambrose, or IG, Kamora, KIMORAA_A. Love y'all. Until next time. Mwah.